I know. Oh.
Well, I'm in PEI. Quite, gotta wear a mask in PEI still when you go into stores, and they don't have plastic bags. I don't know what's going on there, but.
And it's freezing.
And it's freezing cold, like snowing cold. Wow. You're welcome, because if I hadn't looked at the weather, you would have been come down here with like little skirt or something. Off to an eventful start this morning. I knew last night when I went to bed, my wife was extremely tired, and I knew when she went to bed, she said, "What time we got to get up?" I said 4:30, 4:45. She goes, "That's a bit aggressive." So I her alarm went off. We both drug our feet. In fairness, I had a shower, got out the door, and it dawned on me as I get in the car, we have 35 minutes to get to the airport, and then you're inside the hour. Now, if my memory serves me, at 45 minutes, they lock the computers for Air Canada. So we get there, we get to the airport, and I'm like, we got there at like 5 to 6 for a 7 o'clock flight. Not really the end of the world. This is 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Go in the airport, there's 5 trillion people in there. And we have 2 bags each because we're going to Dayton also. I'd have my driving bag with me. It dawns on me in one blink of an eye, there is a 0% chance we're making this flight. So, nevertheless, we get through the motions, run there, go to the ticket kiosk, pretend that we don't know we're late for everything that we have to do. We have to get bag tags, impossible to get. Finally, I just look at a lady, I said, "Listen, is there any way we can make this flight?" And in fairness to her, whoever that Air Canada lady was, I appreciate it. A valiant effort, got us all the way to security, but because Amy's makeup and my shaving kit, which we had in our checked bag, but now we were going to try and sneak it on the plane like terrorists or something, we knew her perfume's in there. My deodorant is in there. Toothpaste is in there. I know what's about to happen. They're going to haul us in, drag it all out, and we're going to miss the flight. That's exactly what happened. By the time I was done at security, we missed the flight by 2 minutes. Now, I'm angry, but I'm as culpable as she is, right? I am. I get nobody to blame. I'm just angry at the moment. And really, as Amy pointed out after, I'm really angry because I'm not going to get to eat a steak sandwich at Maid Marian's. And that played a big role. I was really angry about the steak sandwich. So of course, customer service for Air Canada is way at the end of the other terminal. Like, you'd have to be a Kenyan runner to get there in 5 minutes. Like, it is way at the end of the terminal. We walk all the way down there, get up, and that has to be, by the way, like, when does anybody ever come to that desk with good news or happy? That must be the worst job on earth, is working in customer service. So I'm not really angry at this point. I said to the young lady, "Could you help me out? Could you find us a flight?" She goes, "The only flight to PEI is 9:30 tonight." So I'm thinking, I don't even care. I'm just going to go over to the airport hotel, lay down, maybe go for a swim. But I don't have trunks. Now what am I going to do? So I said, "What about Moncton?" She goes, "Yeah, flight leaving from Moncton in an hour. You can fly standby, but it's full. I don't think you'll get on." I said, "Ma'am, if you see the lineup out there in the foyer out front, I'm odds-on favorite to make the flight." She said, gave us standby tickets. Sure enough, we make the flight. We get to Moncton. Now I got to break the bad news to my mother. You got to come to Moncton to pick us up. Hour and 40 minutes from the house. So she comes. We joked the way back. But anyway, we get my Maid Marian's at 2 o'clock. Now, along the way, as we're coming back, I get to watch the qualifiers today, right? Great qualifier from Grace. James said she was a little bit grabby. I said, "James, she's been feeling like $1 million. We've schooled her twice. We've qualified twice. She's probably getting pissed off. She knows races take place at night and it's the morning." I said 57-4, 57-2, 27-4 in the end. He said, "Little grabby." I said, "Probably just feeling good." No, she was good. Come out with, now, Levator, it took me 5/8 of a mile. Mark McKelvey, if you're watching this, Levator, really? That's like what, French Darth Vader. Darth Levator. It's Levator. It took me 5/8 of a mile to figure out who the hell was in the qualifier. I kept saying, the whole race, I'm looking at James's horse, I'm like, Levator, I don't know what the hell a Levator is. I thought they said we were in qualifiers 7, 8, and 11. And then all at once it dawned on me. Oh, Levator. He didn't qualify that good. A little flat. James had left line a bit, but we had a hood on him and he's the type of horse I think when you allow him to just drift into neutral, he's happy to. And I think that's kind of what he did. James took him off the gate. Not the type of horse. Levitor's not the type of horse you're going to get away 7, swoop the field. Or, by the way, look who he was in with. Just 2 open trotters, 1-2. Open trotters. So it's hard to gauge that race. 58-28 or something in the end of it. I was happy. Crew chief flat. We got his blood back yesterday. I knew he was going to be flat. James said he was actually awful pacey. He really didn't have a whole lot going for him this morning. I really just wanted to get a flat line. And I said to Steve, listen, you and I own the horse, right? What's it matter? You know he's flat. I know he's flat. I plan on qualifying him twice. Let's just qualify the horse once. Bite our tongues. Watch him qualify very flat. Get him right. 10 days, come back and qualify him strong. I expect to see crew chief qualify in 57 or 58 in 10 days' time. My take on it. Anyway, Aguilera AM, I know a lot of people out there saying, when's Aguilera going to race again? Oh, when she gets her shit together. That's when she's going to race again. James said we made a slight shoeing change last week. Now, listen, I'm sure I understand where everybody's coming from. All my partners on Aguilera AM saying, this is a filly that went in 53. That's right, the camera's bouncing around. I don't have a thing in this car. Here's a filly went in 53 twice. Why she needs shoeing changes? Sometimes they do. A little bit here, a little bit there for the negative can mean a big deal. Same as for the positive. So we're going to make a little more aggressive shoeing change with her. As you can hear the way I'm talking, not an impressive qualifier today. James said she was rough in the turns. Listen, we are going to go through this with Aguilera. This isn't the first time it's happened. It won't be the last time. The only reason I tolerate her is because she is very fast when she's good. Let's work on getting her back to good. I talked to the blacksmith. We're going to make some aggressive changes with her and see how she is next week. It's going to be week to week. You know, when's she going to race? When she is ready to go. She's ready to go physically. Just kind of fell off the shelf a little bit. Got to get her back on her feet and get her moving forward. So that's where we're at with Aguilera AM. 3 great qualifiers Aguilera, and then I got to watch just as I was about to pull, just as we pulled into my home in Prince Edward Island, where they don't have bags. I don't understand that. I guess it's an island. Oh, whatever. Just as we pulled into Prince Edward Island, Bomb Hugger raced, and man, she looked very good. Very good today. Now, she looked like a filly and with aged horses in her second start of the year. Yes, she did. She didn't come 27, Mike Wilder standing up in the stirrups. But she looked strong. She looked in control, focused, and powerful. Great mile from her. She races in 1 week. 1 week in Freehold. I'm going to fly to Freehold on Saturday morning, drive her, fly back. I'll be in the clubhouse at Mohawk at 7 o'clock like it never happened. But for now, I'm in PEI. I am freezing. Freezing. It's cold. I'm going to sit back tonight. I'm going to go out to dinner with some friends and catch up. My brother Bobby, in case you guys didn't know, I had a brother Bobby. We're going to go out to dinner with his wife and his son, Alexander, Patrice. My mother and father are coming out. As you know, my father's coming up next week for the open house. And then, of course, Jamie Smith. Many of you guys, you never got to meet Jamie Smith. Jamie Smith and I have known each other 25 years. A great guy. Him and Angie are coming out to dinner also. 9 of us going to a nice place to eat tonight. I know you're saying, Anthony, did you not just eat a steak sandwich at 2:30? It's a little much. I had to. I wasn't missing out on Maid Marian's. It just wasn't. So I'm going to eat tonight. At the banquet tomorrow, but first we got Resolute Bay, Sailor, and High Gear No Fear. As I just said to my lovely wife, none of those 3 are locks, but all 3 of them got chances. Very, very happy with what I've seen from all 3. High Gear No Fear, slow, but I told you guys, when he starts to look like a good horse, he'll race like a good horse, and every week he looks better. Resolute Bay schooled last week. He's tight. He's ready to go. And Sailor, who knows? Sailor was good all week. Did you guys train him at all? Oh, he did. He trained. So he's sharp and ready to go. Super excited about tonight's races at Mohawk. We got lots going on from here on in. I could say every day. Another busy day at the stable. Very few days won't be really busy from here on in. But it all starts tonight. So I'm going to have a little bite to eat and watch the horses race tonight. Good luck to everybody that has horses going for the rest of the weekend. Obviously, I'm here today. I'm here tomorrow. I'm in Dayton with Amy on Sunday. We're back on Monday for LD's Patrick and my boy Stay Close. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Hope you guys are having a warmer day than I am. It is frigid here in PEI.